Hi everybody. So in my last video I did some salmon with some sauteed veggies, and I was cooking something else at the same time. And what I was doing was cooking some rice, and what I did with that rice was I layered it in two parts, and I put in some different things in between, as you'll see next. And I created a little treat, a little snack for me to eat during the week, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, now I got my tray, and I'm going to start dishing out the rice. I don't have that much, so I got to be careful here. I want to use half of this rice. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it. Not too thin. I don't want to leave this too thin. I want to leave a little bit of rice. I don't know, maybe if I had more rice, I would do a little thicker. But this is all I cooked, so I'm going to go a little thinner so I can make it a little bigger without losing any of it. So I don't know, maybe ½ inch. You can go ½ inch thick, and then you're going to have another layer on top. So you're going to have, it's going to be about 1 inch thick or so. You can, if you have more rice, you can go a little thicker. It's all about preference and taste. Alright, so I'm going to add some organic brown sugar. I'm just going to sprinkle some of it in here, just like that, just a little bit, not too much. Like that. So a little brown sugar. Let me get my focus paper towel. These are dried cranberries, organic. You just want to sprinkle some over the top. You don't want to fill the whole thing up, but you want to cover pretty much the whole thing, because I'm going to cut it into squares, to pieces,
and I want each piece to have a little bit of all the ingredients. So that should be about enough. Now these I forgot what they are. Okay, I think I remember. I think these are dry cranberries with dark chocolate. So, dark chocolate is supposedly good for you. I'm going to add a little bit of that. Not too much. It's about good. Now I don't have any organic honey, but I got this one. And this one will do. This is Dakota Clover Honey. Alright, so I'm just going to sprinkle not sprinkle, more like drip some honey over this. Yeah, just like that. You can do whatever you want. You can go in circles, you can go back and forth. That's about enough. Come on, go back in. Go back in. Good. All right. Now, oops, wrong spoon. I want to put the rest of the rice over this. All right, I'm not following the recipe exactly. Okay. You were supposed to follow the recipe exactly like it's in the book. You got to add some condensated milk and a couple other things, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to do the rice and these ingredients that you just saw. But if you get the book and you try to follow what I'm doing, you know, you'll realize that my recipe is a little different. They have a ton of different recipes in there, different things you can do, not just with rice. But this is one, this is the first one I used, and I really liked it, and I've done it a couple times since. One thing you're supposed to do is let the rice cool down a little bit more, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going by feeling here. Alright, I don't have a lot of time. I gotta get this food cooked and clean everything up and then drive to work. I'm working tonight, so. But it looks good enough. I'm going to cut it, then I'm going to eat it, and once I eat it, who cares what it looked like, right? So that is looking pretty good. Now it has to cool down. What I'm going to do is cover it so nothing falls in there. Alright, here's the whole thing chilled. Been chilling since yesterday when I made it. Okay, kind of looks like this. I got this foil with a non-stick side, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some pieces. Alright, first I'm going to cut a couple squares here. You know what? Here. Alright, when I did this in the past, it wouldn't fall apart like this because it had a couple extra things, like I think condensated milk. So it stayed nice and firm, you know. But obviously this is not the case. So actually I'm just going to get all these balls done. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. This wind is just terrible. It's been windy for a whole week. Every day is windy. Last one. Feed zone portables. Okay, the recipe that I followed, kind of, almost, was this one. Blueberry and chocolate coconut rice cakes.